What's up, guys? So back in LA, just got back to tour. We're on our way to the PRS showroom to shoot a couple new tutorials.
That gives me a chance to clear my head, but once it's clear, it's so damn lonely in here. Of course we're friends, but we can never go for much more than 10 minutes.
We're gonna do Waves, second single off the Wildheart album. We just got done shooting the video last week, and the joint goes pretty hard. One of our favorites to play in the set. Check it out. Pretty much two parts to the song. A lot of cool drums happening, and obviously the vocals are always killing. But in the guitar chair is what we're doing. We're in D major, B minor, and it starts on B minor. So it comes in with that huge drum fill. Clap, clap, clap. All day. Bag, B minor, A, G. And you guys will know about me, I have a tendency to want to do all those sort of choice, colorful chords. This tune, you gotta kind of dial it back, or I gotta kind of dial it back. Miguel loves these bar chords and power chords, and so this song is one where I really sort of stay on the straight and narrow, just because of the genre and like the vibe of it. Is not necessarily one that's super jazzy. It's one that's a little more rocked out and disco-y. So anyway, your B minor bar chord on the 6th string, A major bar chord on the 6th string, G major bar chord. Real simple. That's all the verse. Then you have a little turnaround, which goes to A. Get burnt in the bay. And then up to B and back to G. It's still the same chords. Basically, we just sort of have different little sort of arrangements of them. And then from there, the chorus is the same as the verse. So again, set it up, keep rolling, rolling, drive it, baby, drive it like it's stolen, stolen, yeah. We'll ride that wave. The A. Right? So what's happening there? Again, really simple with the bar chords. When we go to the little turnaround, I kind of led you astray. I still do some colorful stuff when we get to this turnaround here. One of my favorite things to do with it is, excuse me, take this A and you turn it into an A sus. Or this one is a cowboy chord that we know. It's a cool way to make some movement over what is effectively a 5 chord. This A chord is a 5 chord, and one way to sort of give yourself somewhere to go on a 5 chord is raise the 3rd to a 4, and then it's a sound that has been used a whole heck of a lot. That's what we're doing. But the way that I do it, and the way that's pretty on the guitar, is open A, play that 4th, which is a D, here on the 12th fret of your D string, and then open strings above it. And what I do with this 4 is I'm going to walk it back to the 3rd, and I'm going to walk it back to the 9th of the chord, and walk it back to the root of the chord. And then I'm actually going to keep that line going over the G chord. I'm going to make it the root, I'm going to make it the 7th, I'm going to make it the 6th, I'm going to make it the 5th. So effectively, I'm going to take a melody that starts from the 12th fret of the D string, that's what's going to happen, and that's what I'm thinking. So and back to the top, right? So that's a pretty cool little vibe there. You have to be listening really hard to hear me even do it. But it's there, it's happening. So you really want to dig in. It's that kind of song. Here's a little turnaround with a little descending line. And you're crescendoing the whole time. That's Waves by Miguel. D major is the key. We never really play D major. We sort of skip that. We just do B minor, A major, G major, turn around, A major with a little sussy vibe if you choose, up to B minor, down to G major. Just taking those 3 chords, that it's basically just one color, but that's why I mentioned in the beginning, the drums are so important, the vibe is so important, people dancing is so important. It's not necessarily that you have to do all that with your guitar. That's what's cool about having a huge band behind you and having a lyric that everyone wants to sing along to, is I can kind of take it easy over here and just dance my ass off, which is what is happening in the video if you guys have seen it. So yeah, second single off the Wildheart joint, that's Waves. This is Drew DeCaro with a Drutorial. See you guys next time.